just a word, a personal word that you might want to give some thought to concerning politics and your involvement in them. Because we just did a teaching in John 19 about Pilate's decisions and the dilemma he found himself in when he had to make a decision politically concerning Jesus. And you might have thought the crucifixion had politics in it, but it certainly did. The politics started with Jewish leaders being threatened and envious over Jesus. They thought their position of authority was going to be compromised. Here, Pilate, he had to make a decision, didn't want to, and told the people. I find no fault in him, yet he had to go through situations. He had to go through these steps. He had to go through his fears, and he made the decision politically. Today, my friends, if you have to make your decisions politically, don't make them like Pilate. You got to make it. When you see the truth, vote your conscience. Vote according to the truth. Don't, my friends, I ask you, don't vote because of what everybody else does. Vote your conscience. See, whatever your conscience says, because that's what you and I have to appear before God. You think, well, what? I voted. That's going to appear before God. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't you know when you vote for evil, mm-hmm, this is your 2 cents for evil? Or if you vote for the right thing, it's your 2 cents for right. Thank God in America we have a chance to vote. Yeah. But like Pilate did in chapter 19 of the book of John, he tried everything. He tried to dilute the vote by uh, offering Barabbas, and he tried to scourge Jesus, tried to do anything but do things right and truthful. In politics, my friends, we need to see something sincere and right, and we need to be able to do that for ourselves, I think. So today, if politics is your portion in life, make decisions that are truthful, right, and honest, and the people will rejoice. If you don't, make the decisions for a group of people, then you have to stand before God and give an account. Oh, you for your vote? Oh, yeah, yeah. If you vote for abortion, what does that say? I'd counsel to give that one more thought before you vote yes for something like that. I would not vote for killing kids. I would not do that and think I'm going to get by with it in life. Think for it. Nobody's watching you. There's no political thing going on here. It's in the quietness of your own home. You think about it. Hurting a little baby and giving your vote, or trying to make some kind of compromise about the decision. Oh, it's not a baby, or all those different lies that's around. Yeah, don't do like Pilate. Politics do play a part in our life. And by the way, Pilate, you know what he also did? He washed his hands and says, okay, I'm through with this. You guys crucify him. Hey, neutrality, my friends, will not get you very far. Not with God. Being neutral is about against the right thing. Pilate had the authority to release Jesus. He just didn't have the courage. And how about you today? When you deal with your heart, when you deal with the truth, okay, the truth, when you vote, is it the truth that makes a difference? Is it the truth that is right? Is it the truth that your conscience can live with? Is it a truth and a vote that you can stand before God with unashamed? That's what voting's about, my friends. Take it more seriously. Take it more thoughtfully. And my friends, take it with more of a conscience effort of what you believe. Okay? And if you believe it's okay to kill a child, you might want to you might want to vote for that. But remember, it's not over with the vote. If you vote for killing a child, you'll stand before God and give your account. Now, there's no pressure here. Nobody's watching. Nobody sees what you're thinking. Nobody's listening to you. My appeal is politically, morally, deal with your own conscience in truth and honesty. And if you feel it's just not right to kill a baby, don't do it. Don't do it. I would rather stand before God knowing that I raised a baby than to stand before God knowing that I eliminated one. My friend, these decisions are out there for me and you, and I've been involved with both. So I tell you what, make your decisions truthfully, honestly, sincerely, and heartfelt. And don't do like Pontius Pilate did when he had the authority to do his right. And you also do too. You have the authority in your life to make decisions, cast your vote, to be involved with politics in such a way that truth reigns and sincerity reigns, and that your society would be better off for it. You see what Pilate did? He was so threatened by the crowd when they said, "Okay, if you don't do what we want, you don't want." They said, "Your boss, Caesar, you're just going to deal with you." And if your thoughts are threatened, if your decisions are threatened by your position, do you have courage to stand for the position humbly, respectfully, nicely, and say, okay, I got to stand before God with this kind of a decision that I make. So I'm going to make it honestly. I'm going to make it according to my conscience. And I'm going to try to make it according to the truth that I know. Now, friends, you'll be responsible for that, and I will too. So my encouragement to you today as a grandpa and as a lover of children, yeah, kids, yeah, and all the other decisions we have to vote on to make. Would you do that? Would you give it a thought? Would you give it a prayer? Nobody knows you're watching this. But honestly and thoughtfully, say, God, where am I at in this? Am I voting? Am I dealing with politics honestly? Or am I dealing with it in fear and compromise? How am I dealing with my politics and my vote? And if you've made a mistake, ask for forgiveness, my friends. And you won't appear before God with that mistake on your conscience, or He will never bring it up again. And then move on and make your decisions from there on. If you're in politics and you're a governor or somebody like that today, do it. Make your decisions according to truth, honesty, and just. And you'll be glad you did. Okay, just a little bit of word of advice to go along with our teachings in John 19. Pilate had a dilemma, my friends. He was in trouble. And people that make decisions today, they pay him big for that because they got to make the decision. My encouragement to you today is to make it with an honest heart, with a true conscience, and with the thought, I am going to appear before God with the decision I make. Okay, my friends, the Lord bless you with wisdom to make good decisions the rest of the days of your life. I'll see you next time.